guide through the Nutty Putty Cave.
Hey yo, I know this is not my usual content since I've been playing a lot Ape Out lately, but I got bored. So I'm gonna show you one of the games. No? If you're wondering, this is Cave Crawl. Not Cave, it's Cave Crave. I keep mixing it up. And we're here in the Nutty Putty Cave. If you know, you know. Now, I did make another video actually not explaining why I actually did kind of, but like the second part. So, anyways, welcome.
I'm Brandon, and I'll be your voice guide through the Nutty Putty Cave.
Voice guide.
Alongside this narration, you'll find 10 audio tapes scattered throughout the cave. One for each unique section. Collect them all to uncover the full story. As you already know, Nutty Putty Cave is located west of Utah Lake in Utah County, United States. Despite its big reputation, the cave isn't actually that large. The total mapped length is about 1,355 to 1,400 feet, with a depth of roughly 145 feet. From this point, the cave splits into two routes. We can head left to enter the maze, or go right toward the famous Big Slide. For the full experience, I recommend starting on the left. Let's go there now.
Game's basically automatically a horror game when you put me in dark shit. Like, okay, maybe if I was new to VR. This cave, we're in the maze right now. Oh yeah, you can also draw. Also, do not do this in natural caves. You can also break shit.
Here we are. This section of the passage is called the Maze, and you'll soon see why. Sculpted by hot water in some unusual forms, it's given many adventurers their first taste of getting lost here. You see, Nutty Putty is a hydrothermal cave. Instead of being carved by rainwater seeping down, it formed through hydrothermal activity. Its origin is also hypogenic, meaning superheated, mineral-rich water rose from below and dissolved the rock from the inside out. Quite unusual compared to most limestone caves. Take a look and let's proceed further to the big room.
Big room time. I think we're in the big room. Big room.
Welcome to the big room. Compared to most cave sections, it feels open, tall, and almost comfortable. Many cavers pause here to catch their breath before moving on. So stay a while and listen. The cave was discovered in 1960 by a teenage caver named Dale Green, who went on to explore and document many caves in Utah. It's said Dale Green originally thought of calling it Silly Putty, but later decided Nutty Putty sounded better. Can't argue here. The cave takes its name from its soft clay-like texture made of silicon dioxide, the same mineral found in sand. As it formed upward through superheated water depositing calcite, other minerals were also left behind, creating a complex structure. That's why many passages are wet and filled with sticky clay, while in other places, the walls are made up of cherty limestone, sometimes coated with a thin layer of powdery calcite. Mind you, we're basically crawling through an entire semester's worth of physics and chemistry.
Also, just showing you this is a hammer. Let me get it. Fuck. Maybe something like you hammer shit. Because probably this is actually Tour Lane. I don't know why, I just feel a lot more scared than I was.
The Helmet Eater. Why the name? Nutty Putty Cave became a favorite training ground for Boy Scouts, adventure groups, and college students, many of whom had their helmets bitten by its tight passages. The narrow, twisting
Because, well,
tunnels offered just enough challenge that countless adventurers,
red doesn't
including
mean
teens and scouts, squeezed in only to get stuck for hours, sometimes overnight, before being rescued. Thanks to its nearby location and the novelty of caving, it also earned a quirky reputation as a local date cave, where students would bring partners for a rugged outing. It's definitely harder to escape your date here. Well, all in all, these stories contributed to the cave's reputation as both an adventurous and somewhat hazardous place. We're approaching the end of this section of the cave. Got yourself warmed up? Good. Perhaps it's due to its hydrothermal past. Temperatures inside Nutty Putty remain around 55 degrees Fahrenheit or 12.7 degrees Celsius year-round. That may not seem very cold, but remember that movement through the cave is slow and the body has little chance to warm up through
It's
circulation.
very
For caving,
scientific.
it's therefore recommended not only to have a helmet, flashlight, and sturdy boots, but also warm, preferably
To be honest,
waterproof
that
clothing.
has nothing special
Once you
about it.
feel you've seen everything here, let's head back to the entrance and explore the second part of the cave.
Shit. I actually panic because when you see that red thing in the big room, we explored 31% and we here's the famous, if you know, you know. I don't really want to give it away, but if you know, tell people in the comments. But either way, he's gonna explain it, so we should be at the maze. Shit. Oh, this way. Go. Okay. Okay, this way, right? Fuck yeah, I actually lost now. This is a game, by the way. So technically, I'm actually very scared right now. Okay. Okay, this is the entrance. Okay, we're at the entrance, we should go right. Shit, okay. This is where it is, I think. This is where it slides if you don't remember. The big slide.
Feel like sliding? You're not alone. At the height of its popularity, the cave drew more than 5,000 visitors a year. So much traffic wore the rock smooth, and
Yes,
experts
actually,
warned that a fatal accident was only a matter of time in one of its main features, a long 45-degree chamber known as the Big Slide, where we are right now. Those safety concerns, along with the growing damage caused by constant use, led to the cave's temporary closure in 2006. They're also the reason for the ladder you'll find at the end of this section. Be careful on your way down. You don't want to meet your end here, especially in a place meant for a very different kind of rebirth we'll soon discover.
Also, we already have one death here. Shit, okay. By the way, you don't really know where you're going because there's no map in the game. Should I go left or right? Okay, we need to go right, not left. I actually hate it here. Ooh. So if I get to the engine, or not the entrance, I'll end it off here as soon as we get to the 2A. Okay, that's perfect enough.
The corridor to the left leads to Ed's push and the story of what happened there. The corridor to the right takes you to the threshold of one of the cave's most famous sections. Its name speaks for itself and has long been a magnet for many spelunkers who came here straight from the entrance. I believe there's little point in describing it further.
Yeah.
This is something you'll simply have to experience.
So
See you
I'm
on
gonna
the other
end it
side.
here. And see you on the other side. I'm just copying his voice. Goodbye. Shit. Sorry.